Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you with another episode of Coffee with Coach on this awesome Saturday morning. Hope you're up doing well. Got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So before I head up to the academy today, teach and train some jiu-jitsu, I want to drop this in your ear real quick. What I've been listening to over and over and over again. Okay, listening to the goodies. Same podcast I've been listening to for the last week. Today's actually been a full week. I've been listening to some other things, but mainly this entire podcast. Again, it's an hour and 23 minutes long. The Real AF, all right, YouTube, Andy Priscilla, and Becoming Unstoppable with Tia Claire Toomey, all right? So I've been breaking up this video all week, this podcast all week. So today, one of the statements that she made in this podcast was, I don't want to be defined as just an athlete. Okay, there's more to me than just in her case at this moment in her time in her life, CrossFit. I don't want to be just defined by CrossFit. That's exactly what she said. And then she said, I don't want to be defined as just an athlete. Because they asked her, like, what is the end all be all for you? Like, what's the end goal? Like, what is it that you're trying to achieve? Because she's got many goals, and she goes, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I want people, when I get up and leave the room, like, I want people to say, man, I want to be around her more. Like, I want her to come back. I want to be in her presence because of what she brings to the table. And what she brings to the table is like, a good work ethic, good attitude, positivity, those things. And I think that's what we should all be striving for, right? Like, we should be looking to be an individual, right, that people want to be around. Not when we enter the room, you see the eye rolls or the, talking under the breath or like, oh man, you know what I mean? Like, so-and-so's here, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where, you bring out the best in other people because of your presence alone. As soon as you walk in the room, people are going to up their game because you are now here. Like, that's it. And I love that. Like, that's exactly what I'm trying to do with my academy and my classes and stuff like that. When whoever comes and trains with me, like, I'm looking to pull the best out of them, even when they're not feeling like it and they don't really want to train that hard or train at all, or because of whatever's going on in their life, but they showed up. My goal and job is to pull that out of them, to get the best out of each individual, which is hard to do, but that's the goal. That's the goal, is to get that kind of stuff done. And she's talking about, she's got values that she stands by, things that she holds dear to her. And she's talking about, she's always going to put her best foot forward. She's always going to try to be the best, individual that she can be. And again, I love that. I love the fact that she's self-aware that she wants to be an individual that people want to be around. And because she's there in that room, they are going to produce and get more work done. So these two guys that are interviewing her, Sal and Andy, they're talking about how they were all working out. And then the two guys left the workout. They had meetings and they got other jobs. They had other stuff they had to get done. And like, later on, a couple hours later, she's still in the workout room, like, working out. And they're like, man, if she's still doing that, we feel like we left some stuff on the table. Like, we need to go get, like, more done because of that. So that's the kind of thing she brings to the table. And she's like, I guess she was trying to decide where she was going to move because she's from Australia. She decided she's going to locate in Tennessee instead of St. Louis, where these guys are at. And they're like, man, we're pretty sad that you weren't coming to St. Louis, but it's all good, because just if you were here more, we would probably get more things done. So ask yourself, are you an individual like that? Are you a good person, a respectful person, a hardworking person, someone that is getting so many things done that your presence, when you walk into the room, people are like, oh man, so-and-so's here. I need to pick it up. I need to get after it more. I need to do more because this individual is here and I need to produce more, get more work done. So that is going to lead me into, for all my jiu-jitsu people out there, the little confrontation that happened last night on the Who's Number One card in Austin, Texas. Everyone shared it this morning. To me, it's a bad day, bad look for jiu-jitsu when you have two high-level guys, stuff being shared all over social media, one trying to slap the other, and they're in each other's faces, look like they're going to fight. Again, how do you want to be defined? Do you want to be defined as, just an athlete, someone that was really skilled, someone really high-level, world-class athlete, or do you want to be that plus a good, respectful, good-hearted person that helped a lot of people, that did a lot for a lot of people, that was bringing people together versus being divisive, And I just think the situation that happened last night was sad because it's just you have two of the best guys in the world, not really helping but hurting, to me, in my opinion, the jiu-jitsu community because I think they're gonna produce more of that because unfortunately there's a lot of people out there that love that stuff. It reminds me of the movie Gladiator, okay, when Commodus takes over and he's gonna have the Gladiator games for I forgot how many days, and the two senators were talking and they were like, he's going to give the people what they want. They want to see blood. They want to see this. And not all people want to see that. But he's going to bring them together, these kind of people together, because he's going to give them death is what he's going to give them. And that's what he did. That's not what it's about, man. Like, that's not it. At least for me, I want to use jiu-jitsu as a platform to bring people together, to do better, to improve their lifestyle, improve their health, improve their well-being, their mind, help other people out, not to, use the powers that you now have through jiu-jitsu to be divisive and start fights and just make the sport look bad. So, again, how do you want to be defined? You want to be defined as just an athlete. You want to be defined as someone that's negative, someone, that just is divisive, or do you want to be defined as someone that's going to bring someone together and do good things and be respectful and just be a good person? You can be all those good things and still kick butt. You can be all those things and still be awesome in jiu-jitsu. You don't have to be awesome in jiu-jitsu and then be a jerk on top of that. So it just was fitting because of what happened last night and what I'm seeing this morning. And then when I'm listening to the video, she's like, I don't want to be just defined as an athlete. And I think some of these individuals out there, some of these high-level grapplers, jiu-jitsu players, or just any sport, you don't want to be defined just as that. You want to be defined as someone else, a good person, a better person, that when you walk into the room, you're going to bring the best out of people, not the worst. All right, guys, I got to go. Time to get to class. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great Saturday. We'll see you.